I know a lot of people say that I'm obsessed about this guy, and I just want to clear that I'm not obsessed. I just respond to stupid people. That's what I do on here nowadays. And if this idiot decides to make a stupid, idiotic freaking video, well then what do you know, I'm going to respond to it. So well then, now that we got that out of the way, let's get this over with. What's up, bitches? Cringe. So, the latest government shutdown happened recently, and of course, Joshua Feuerstein has to stick his nose into it. So let's see what he has to say.
Hey guys, Josh Feuerstein here. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to share this video because it's going to help our armed forces.
You know, I highly doubt of all the things that would possibly help our armed forces, it would end up being your video, Josh. But let's just see what he has to say.
Now, many of you guys may not realize that as the government shut down today because Chuck Schumer and the Democrats want to stall out and try to hold out and push for amnesty and DACA and all of this things for illegal aliens.
Well, and of course you blame the Democrats. Funny how you just ignore that only they wanted was DACA. They were willing to give you idiots everything that you ever wanted. They were even going to give you the wall. And you idiots said no. Oh, and side note, 70% of Americans support DACA. So you're gonna say no to 70% of Americans, Josh. You and your cronies are gonna say no to 70% of Americans. And you say that you're for the American people? Please.
Well, unfortunately, as of today, the men and women who put their lives on the line, the military for this country, stopped getting paid.
The military aren't the only people that are affected by the shutdown, Josh. Let's take a look at who are also affected by the shutdown. 700,000 undocumented immigrants who are a part of Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program will be affected as there's currently no fix in place ahead of the March 5th deadline. 900 children who are under the Children's Health Insurance Program whose parents usually earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but not enough to afford private health insurance will have less certainty about the future for their health care. 1.3 million active duty military will be expected to work potentially without pay. The military is currently paid through February 1st. In the 2013 government shutdown, 850,000 government employees were furloughed each day, and there could be a similar number this time around. 1.8 million civilian workers could be exempt for furlough, including the workers at the Transportation Security Administration and food safety inspectors. So obviously there are more people being affected by the shutdown, but you just brush those under the freaking rug. They don't matter to you. Only the military people matter to Feuerstein. Oh, and speaking of which, I'm going to show you your hypocrisy at the end of this video, Josh.
Now those idiot jerks, you know, on the football field that were kneeling in protest to our anthem and to our flag, they're getting paid millions of dollars. But our men and women in the military today, no paycheck.
You do realize that one, football players get paid to play football, not defend the country, and number two, it's their First Amendment right to protest. Funny how you say that you're so for the Constitution, and yet you constantly show that you really aren't for the Constitution.
Now, they were already getting paid minuscule amounts of money for going out there and do the most dangerous and courageous job in the world.
This just shows that you literally do not know how much the military makes. It's all about the ranking within the military, shown by this graph here. Hell, same goes for active duty officers, shown in this graph here. Still think they make minuscule amounts of money?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to let you go hungry.
Oh, now you care for the freaking military. That's not how you acted a couple years ago, but don't worry, we'll get to that at the end of the video.
And so here's what I'm challenging you. My wife and I, we want to sponsor some military families to make sure that there's food on your table. And I want to bring together some of my business friends and businessmen from across this country to help supply for you during this time.
Oh, okay, so you want to help them out. Okay, fine. Care to elaborate how you're going to actually help them out? You care to go into detail?
So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. If you're a military family family needs food on your table, I want you to inbox me. If you're a good, red-blooded, God-loving, God-fearing, America-loving, make America great again citizen, then I want you to share this video. If you're a businessman or if you're somebody that wants to help out, inbox me, and we're going to find a way to connect you and somebody that's going to need food on their table. One of these wonderful patriots who's willing to go to bat for us. Now it's our turn to go to bat for you.
Again, please explain how you are going to help them. Saying that you want them to inbox you doesn't mean that they're going to get the help that they need.
So I'm asking you to share this video because we need to get word out to the military that there's good American citizens that love them and love this country and want to provide for them. So God bless you guys. Let's do this together. Let's show the world what charity and love is all about for the people that mean the most to us. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day. Click share if you care.
So, you guys ready to see the hypocrisy of this man? Okay, Josh, you want to say that you honestly care about the military so damn much. Really? Remember when you were against the military in 2015? I do. Remember how you were spreading fear and fear-mongering, basically saying that Jade Helm was the military coming to get you? Don't remember? Here's a clip.
And while we're busy arguing over the color of a dress or Bruce Jenner or things like that, there's things you've never heard of, like Jade Helm. Yeah, I bet you've never even heard of that. I dare you to Google it. Jade Helm, a military exercise that's taking place in America right now. Why is it that the Department of Homeland Security, not the Marines, not the Army, no, not a branch that's of the military that's meant to protect us from outside, but the Department of Homeland Security recently purchased 65 million rounds of AR-15 for what? Why is it that there's Walmarts mysteriously closing down around the United States? 5 on the same day that reported plumbing problems? All 5 of them mysteriously shut down and now activity going on. Look, you guys think this is crazy, but here's the reality. Why Walmart? Well, because if you were planning something on a national scale, you would need to practice for something you could do on a national scale. And there's a Walmart in every single city.
Remember when you went to the Walmart in Midland, Texas, and basically said that there were military vehicles and military equipment inside the home and garden section, but yet conveniently wouldn't show it to anyone?
People need to wake up and realize stuff's going on. Look inside here. You can actually see there military equipment, guys. Military equipment here at the Walmart. Something sketchy is happening. We're driving around here. Look at this stuff going on inside. It's what's really happening? Oh,
Hey Josh, I think your hypocrisy is showing a bit. You want to sit there and say that you honestly care about the military? Bull crap. The only thing that you care about, Josh, is somehow staying relevant and always trying to hop on a very touchy subject to stir the drum apart. You are so pathetic. I'm Egghead. Thanks for watching, and holy crap! Oh my goodness. It just doesn't surprise. It just never surprises me on how low Joshua Feuerstein will go. It doesn't surprise me anymore.